Ready to elevate your game? Dominic Thiem's full-body workouts are nothing short of a game changer for athletes hungry for more power and explosiveness on the court. His routines are the gold standard, setting a benchmark that few can match. Imagine uncovering the hidden elements within his training regimen, those secret weapons that allow him to switch effortlessly between attack and defense, dominating from the baseline. If you're a player constantly searching for the edge, Thiem's exercises could be the missing piece in your arsenal. Integrating his fitness routine isn't just a smart move. It's a game-changing strategy that every coach and fitness trainer should prioritize. In this video, we'll dive deep into his explosive footwork drills, upper body and lower body workouts. But here's the twist. Stay with us until the end, where we'll reveal the secret sauce behind Thiem's aggressive baseline play, powerful ground strokes, and formidable defense. Trust me, every drill is a must-see, showcasing why Thiem's game is so unstoppable. Don't miss a second. When we talk about tennis, it's easy to focus on the technical aspects, how a player hits the ball, their footwork, their strategy on court. But strength training is the backbone that supports all these elements. For Thiem, strength training has been crucial, not just for adding power to his shots, but also for maintaining consistency, especially in those grueling 5-set matches. Strength training isn't just about bulking up. In tennis, it's about building functional strength that translates directly to on-court performance. For a player like Thiem, who relies heavily on his one-handed backhand, a shot that demands a great deal of strength and stability, this type of training is essential. One of the key components of Thiem's strength training routine is armband rotational exercises. These exercises are incredibly effective for improving rotational power, which is a critical aspect of both forehand and backhand strokes. For Thiem, these exercises have helped enhance the power and consistency of his shots. By focusing on the muscles around the shoulder and core, armband rotations have allowed Thiem to generate greater racket speed while maintaining control. This is particularly important for his one-handed backhand, a shot that requires not only strength but also precise timing and balance. The rotational exercises also play a significant role in injury prevention. Given Thiem's history with wrist injuries, strengthening the muscles that support the wrist and shoulder through these exercises has been crucial. It's about building resilience in those areas, ensuring that they can withstand the demands of high-level tennis. Moving down to the lower body, dumbbell lunges are a staple in Thiem's strength training regimen. Tennis is a sport that demands a lot from the legs. They're your foundation, your source of power, and your means of staying agile on the court. Dumbbell lunges help in building strength in the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, all of which are essential for explosive movements on the court. For Thiem, who often finds himself in wide stances when hitting his one-handed backhand, having that lower body strength is key to maintaining balance and generating power. These lunges also contribute to his speed and agility. The stronger his legs are, the quicker he can move around the court, whether it's to chase down a drop shot or to position himself perfectly for a forehand winner. And in those long rallies, having that leg strength ensures that he can stay in the point, even when fatigue starts to set in. Dumbbell flies are another important part of Thiem's training, focusing on the chest and shoulders. These muscles play a significant role in the power and control of his strokes, especially his forehand. For Thiem, who has a strong, aggressive playing style, having a well-developed chest and shoulder region helps him deliver those heavy, spin-laden shots that have become a trademark of his game. Dumbbell flies also improve the stability of the shoulder joint, which is crucial for a sport like tennis, where repetitive motion can lead to overuse injuries. This exercise also ties into his recovery from wrist injury. By strengthening the muscles in his upper body, Thiem can ensure that he's not over-relying on his wrist to generate power, thereby reducing the strain on that area. Core strength is at the heart of any powerful tennis stroke, and for Thiem, cable rotational workouts are a key component of building that strength. These exercises mimic the rotational movement of a tennis stroke, making them highly functional for on-court performance. For a player with a one-handed backhand like Thiem, core strength is essential. The core is what connects the power generated by the legs to the racket, allowing for a smooth, powerful swing. The cable rotational workouts help in developing this connection, ensuring that Thiem can hit with both power and precision. Moreover, a strong core contributes to overall stability, which is crucial for maintaining balance during those lung-busting rallies. It's what allows Thiem to stay in control, even when he's pushed to the limit by his opponents. Plyometric exercises are all about explosiveness. Think of them as the fuel that powers those quick bursts of speed and those jumping smashes. For Thiem, these exercises are crucial for improving his reaction time and court coverage. Plyometrics, such as box jumps or explosive push-ups, help in developing fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are essential for the quick movements required in tennis. Whether it's getting to a wide ball or quickly recovering after a serve, having that explosiveness in his legs gives Thiem an edge over his opponents. These exercises also contribute to his serve, which is a key weapon in his arsenal. A powerful, explosive serve not only gives him free points, but also sets up the rest of his game, allowing him to dictate play from the very first shot. When you watch Dominic Thiem on the court, you see a player who embodies explosive power, swift agility, and tactical versatility. His transformation from a pure baseline grinder into a multi-dimensional force is a testament to his relentless training regimen. As a coach, understanding and implementing the drills that have honed Thiem's game can be a game changer for any player looking to elevate their own performance. Let's dive into how his explosive resistance movements, agility and speed training, and strategic adaptability have shaped him into one of the most formidable players on the tour, and how these same principles can benefit your game. Now, why his focus is on explosive resisted movements. These are not just about building brute strength, but about developing the ability to generate power quickly and efficiently. This is crucial for tennis, where the ability to explode into a shot can be the difference between winning and losing a point. By training with resistance, such as with resistance bands or weighted sleds, Thiem has enhanced his ability to generate power from his legs and core. This power translates directly into his ground strokes, allowing him to hit with more pace and depth, even when under pressure. These exercises also improve stability, particularly in dynamic situations. For example, resisted lunges and squats help build the strength needed to stay balanced when reaching for wide balls or transitioning quickly from defense to offense. The rotational power required in tennis is developed through resisted movements that engage the core muscles. Thiem's ability to hit heavy topspin forehands and backhands, even when off balance, is a direct result of this training. For players looking to add more power to their game, incorporating explosive resisted movements into their training routine is essential. Whether it's through resistance band exercises, weighted sled pulls, or plyometric drills, these workouts will not only build strength, but also improve the speed at which that strength can be utilized on the court. Thiem's agility and speed are key components of his game, enabling him to cover the court with remarkable efficiency. His training emphasizes quick footwork, rapid direction changes, and the ability to maintain speed over the duration of long rallies. Agility drills, such as ladder drills and cone drills, help improve reaction time. Thiem's ability to anticipate and respond to his opponent's shots quickly is a direct result of this training. This allows him to get into position early and execute his shots with precision. Speed training focuses on moving quickly and efficiently. By minimizing unnecessary steps and using explosive first-step movements, Thiem can conserve energy while still covering the court effectively. This efficiency is particularly important during long matches, where endurance becomes a factor. Thiem's training includes drills that simulate match situations, forcing him to move laterally, diagonally, and vertically. This all-around movement capability allows him to chase down shots that many players would give up on, turning defense into offense seamlessly. For players looking to improve their court movement, agility and speed training should be a cornerstone of their routine. Incorporating drills that focus on quick footwork, explosive sprints, and efficient movement patterns will help you cover the court more effectively and stay in points longer. One of the most impressive aspects of Thiem's evolution as a player is his ability to adapt his tactics and game plan based on his opponent. He's no longer just a baseline grinder. He's a versatile player who uses a variety of shots and strategies to keep his opponents off balance. Thiem's use of drop shots, slices, and aggressive play keeps his opponents guessing. This unpredictability forces them to constantly adjust their positioning and timing, often leading to errors or short balls that Thiem can capitalize on. By mixing up his play, Thiem can dictate the pace and flow of the match. He can choose when to engage in long rallies and when to shorten points by coming to the net or using an angled shot. This control is key to winning against top players who are used to dictating play themselves. Good footwork allows Thiem to get into the optimal position for each shot. This means he's able to hit with more power, spin, and accuracy, even when under pressure. By improving your own footwork, you'll be able to execute your shots more effectively and with greater consistency. Thiem's footwork allows him to cover the court quickly and efficiently. This means he can get to balls that other players might not reach and turn defensive situations into offensive opportunities. For players looking to improve their court coverage, focusing on footwork drills is essential. Good footwork is crucial for maintaining consistency, especially under pressure. When the match is on the line, having the ability to move quickly and get into position for each shot can make all the difference. By training your footwork, you'll be able to stay calm and consistent in high-pressure situations. For players looking to improve their footwork, it's important to incorporate drills that focus on lateral movement, quick changes of direction, and explosive first steps. By training your footwork, you'll be able to get into position more quickly, execute your shots more effectively, and stay in points longer. One of Thiem's greatest strengths is his ability to turn defense into attack with ease. He can be pushed back behind the baseline, yet still find a way to hit a powerful shot that puts his opponent on the defensive. This ability is a result of his athleticism, combined with his training in explosive movements and agility. This session is for players looking to improve their movement and defense. It's important to focus on footwork, agility, and endurance training. By becoming more efficient in your movement and improving your ability to defend against aggressive shots, you'll be able to stay in points longer and create more opportunities to win. Dominic Thiem's tennis training is a great example of how crucial cardio workouts are for building endurance, especially on clay courts, where matches can turn into long, grueling battles. If you've ever watched Thiem in action, you know he's an absolute beast on clay. His ability to sustain high intensity over extended rallies is a huge part of what makes him such a formidable opponent on this surface. And a big part of that is his cardio training. One of the key components of Thiem's cardio regimen is his treadmill workouts. Now, you might think running on a treadmill is pretty straightforward, but for a player like Thiem, it's about much more than just logging miles. He incorporates interval training on the treadmill, where he alternates between high-intensity sprints and moderate recovery periods. This not only mimics the stop-and-start nature of a tennis match, but also helps to build his endurance, allowing him to maintain his energy levels even during the most exhausting rallies. But why is cardio so important, especially on clay? Clay courts slow down the ball and lengthen rallies, meaning players have to work much harder and for longer periods. This is where endurance comes into play. Thiem's cardio training allows him to keep up his intensity and focus, even as his opponents start to wear down. He's able to stay strong, physically and mentally, while others may begin to falter. The benefits of this kind of cardio training extend beyond just lasting longer in matches. It also contributes to Thiem's ability to recover quickly between points and sets. When your cardiovascular system is strong, you can bounce back faster, which is crucial during those tough 5-set matches at the Grand Slams. This means that while his opponent is still catching their breath, Thiem is ready to go, keeping the pressure on and dictating play.